Alright guys, welcome back to another Patreon request, and this one comes from my good friend Jason Voorhees 2011, and as always, if you would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon in the link below, and hit the 4th tier, where not only that, you can check out videos for, exclusive videos, but also send me your request to do here on YouTube. And yeah, it's kind of, and I also did post new content on there, and it's kind of funny because the two videos I've done for the new Patreon requests kind of mirror the videos that I did on Patreon. It's what you call inexplicable synergy. I swear it wasn't planned like that. I just realized that recording this video, I was like, huh, it's like the two videos I posted on here. Anyway, so what is this video? It is a good old hero-villain mashup between Kyoko Kirigiri from Danganronpa and Jigsaw from, well, the Saw franchise. Yeah, now for those who don't know what hero-villain mashup is basically where I take a hero and put it up, and what would it be like if this character was this one's part of, like, if this villain was part of this hero's rogues gallery. And Jason asked me as a Patreon request, what would it be like if Jigsaw was an enemy of Kyoko? So, yeah, now Kyoko is the ultimate, calls herself the ultimate student detective, and the big question is, like, which Jigsaw are we talking about here? Because the mantle of Jigsaw is kind of open to interpretation, shall we say. It's been very much a title that has been passed down from one person to another through other of from the originals. I can't believe I just blanked on the original Saw's name. Tobin Bell's character, but basically, yeah, it's been passed down from one person to another, like disciples, and yeah, so Kyoko would be kind of. You'd think she'd be like, okay, she's just a young girl, she's going to be scared of Jigsaw. No. You want to know why she wouldn't be scared of Jigsaw no matter who it is under that mask? Because she's dealt with someone far more worse. She has dealt with someone far more dangerous. And who am I talking about? Junko fucking Inoshima. Junko makes Jigsaw look like a bitch. Seriously, like, it's not even a contest. If you compare the two, Junko has done far more. She killed the fucking planet, guys. Like, really, like, it's not even a contest as to, like, who is far more worse in terms of who's done more damage. So Kyoko would literally look at Junko, keeps trying to say Junko, would look at Jigsaw and be like, you're nothing. I have dealt with someone far more worse than you. I have encountered someone way more dangerous and way more scary than you will ever be. So that's kind of something you have to look at, is that Kyoko would literally have zero fear, absolutely zero fear of whoever Jigsaw is. That's not to say it would be easy, like having Jigsaw as your opponent would be easy. The other thing is, I think Jigsaw, depending on who it is, let's just for sake of argument say it's the original, I think Jigsaw would take an interest into Kyoko on the grounds of, this is someone who has basically given up her life to follow the expectation of being the ultimate detective. And so I think Jigsaw would be like, you've built yourself up as the detective, so I will give ultimate case. Figure out who I am, figure out this crimes, or someone will die. Live or die, the choice is yours. And that's how it would really go, is that Kyoko would be kind of thrown to just maze of just carnage and whatnot. And also, Kyoko's confirmed that she is pretty traumatized from what happened at the school, at Hope's Academy. So she's dealing with a lot of just trauma of, like, trying to save everyone. She let a lot of people die. Like, not let them, but a lot of people die. She inadvertently caused them to die because of Junko's manipulations. And I think Jigsaw would really prey on that. I definitely think, like, Jigsaw would prey on that kind of, you called yourself the ultimate detective, but you let yourself be manipulated into murdering your peers. What kind of detective is that? And I think he would like set up scenarios where it'd be like, oh, you're gonna let this person die like this person, so she would have to make choices and kind of like detect what to, or try to figure out how to save this person's lives. And I'm not saying like she'd be made to like try to save Makoto's life. I mean like random people, like Jigsaw would put up these traps, not for her, but like for her to try to figure out and try to save these people. Like that would be the thing, is that she'd be the one trying to get other people out of traps, and in doing so like maybe put harm to herself, and like that would, because that's how Jigsaw plays, is that it would be like, how much damage and how much trauma can I put this one little person through? And yeah, it would be very unpleasant. It would be such an unpleasant time for Kyoko. But again, she's dealt with someone far worse than Jigsaw could ever be. That's the big thing here, is that she has dealt with someone far more dangerous and far more just volatile and violent than Jigsaw could ever, hope to accomplish. And that's something that you really have to take into account with all of this, is that Kyoko would definitely try to steel herself through all of this. Like, she would try to navigate through this just kind of like unending, just relentless punishment again and again, as she's going through levels of hell over and over again. It would just be just sheer brutality over and over again. I think Kyoko would get some new mental scars as she's trying to make sure these people live or die. And I think Jigsaw would also throw in is this person a murderer, or are you letting an innocent person die here? Choice is yours. Oh yeah, definitely Jigsaw would definitely throw curveballs every time and again. This person may be, this kid may be a totally innocent person, or he may be a murderer or a sex offender. Choice is yours. Do you let him live or die? Can you detect if I'm telling the truth, or am I lying, or if he's lying? Kind of like how it would be yeah, can you figure out the truth that this guy is a murderer or is an innocent person, or is this all one big game I'm playing? That would be just like how Junko fucked with her and Makoto and the other survivors of Hope's Peak. Yeah, totally, it would be on that kind of level of fuckness. So, yeah. So I think it would be a pretty fun one, honestly. So I'd like to thank Jason for this Patreon and for his continued patronage. And you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you think it would be like if Kyoko had to face Jigsaw? Just comment below, let me know. And like I said before, if you would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon, and hit the 4th tier, where you can also check out the new videos I posted there recently, and if you hit the 4th tier, you can send me requests for videos to do here on YouTube. But other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.